What it is, guys, it's your boy Javion Boss here with another video. So today we're going to be watching top 10 most dangerous street gangs. So, and a little stuffiness, a little bit. So today this is going to be more than one video, I guess. Sorry for the late uploads, man. I've been working and stuff. I mean, y'all know, this boy like 10 years old. I'm not 10. I'm not going to tell my real age, though. But y'all probably like, why is he working? He looks like he's young. Well, I got a summer job. Well, at least tells you that I'm older than 14 right there. I have to be 14 or older to get a summer job. So I got a summer job. And yeah. Been working. So I do my videos a bit later because of my job. So yeah, let's get into this shit, guys.
Earns them $6 billion a year. They're technically not an illegal group. They have deep ties with politicians, and the government is very cautious about driving them underground where they won't be able to monitor or regulate them. Some people say it's how freely and openly they can operate that actually makes them so dangerous. Moving on to number 9 now, we have the Mungiki. This is one of Kenya's most brutal gangs. Little is known about them, but what is known is that they hold on to large parts of Kenya through violence and extortion of civilians, and they aren't afraid of the law punishing them either, because they've also been responsible for killing hundreds of police officers over the years. The gang mainly attracts the young and the poor to its ranks, often those who lost their communities to tribal clashes during the 1990s. Once they're in though, death is the only way out. Like other mafia-style gangs around the world, they swear an oath of secrecy, and those that disobey often have their heads cut off and left in public view on the spot where the dispute happened. Next up at number 8 now, we have the...
What? What the fuck? Are you serious? Oh my god. Swear. This video just made me never want to go any near Africa. Man, who would have thought African people was so harsh? I mean, I'm not being racist or nothing because I'm black as fuck. I ain't black as fuck, but I am black. So I can't be racist to my own kind. Well, I guess you can. But I wonder what... Nigga. Alright, look. So, you on the African gang. And you get in trouble. Okay. So, you, like, stop who tells something or something. I don't know. They said something about your oath. Okay, but the oath. Okay. So, if you break some law in there and they cut your head off on deck. What if little kids walking by? Daddy, there's a dead body right next to me. Dad, what the fuck? Kid, if you don't get this shit away from me, nigga, what? You just go leave it right there? Bro, oh my god, I'm never going to Africa. Thank you, top 10, man. Made me never go to Africa.
Crips. This LA gang originated in the 1960s as a form of defense against other gangs in the area, and has since gone on to gain a reputation for 2 things. Firstly, their crimes of murders, drug dealings, pimping and robberies, and secondly, their bitter and bloody rivalry with the Bloods, another LA-based gang. There are a number of theories out there floating around about their name's origin, but one is that it comes from the word cribs and was chosen to reflect how young many of the original members were. They're well known for wearing blue clothing, although this practice has died down over the years as police were actually using that knowledge to easily identify the members. And now at number 7, we have got the Aryan Brotherhood. This white supremacist prison gang formed as a reaction to the desegregation of US prisons during the 1960s. As prison gangs began to form around racial lines, the Aryan Brotherhood's racist ideology could most easily be seen in their entry rules. To join, a prisoner has to kill a black or Hispanic inmate, which resulted in the phrase blood in, blood out. The group's 5,000 strong members, both inside and out of the prison system, are often seen with Aryan Brotherhood tattoos.
This nigga racist. That boy got the Jew Army brother. Hold on, let me read this. Alright. Armin Brotherhood. You got a picture of Hitler. The other one, he got the Hitler symbol. That's crazy, man. Damn. See, this is a good lesson, man. Don't go to jail, man. You never know, man. If you Jewish and you run into these fellas, they probably gonna fuck you in your ass. We gonna edit that out. But look, I just got that was kind of that. Let me shut the fuck up and get back to the video. I'm sorry.
And Nazi symbolism all over them. Over the years, their aims have shifted to include drug trafficking, racketeering, and extortion, as well as their original plans of racial violence. Alright, coming in at number 6 now, we have the Bloods. This LA gang was originally formed as a reaction to the growing power and murders conducted by the Crips during the early 1970s. Several gangs who felt bullied and victimized by the Crips banded together and called themselves the Bloods, a reference to gang members referring to each other as Blood. Now, despite this new alliance, the Bloods were still outnumbered 3-1 by the Crips and resorted to increasing violence to stake their turf. Eventually, this growing feud led to a bloody battle with both gangs wrestling for control of the local cocaine distribution. One former gang member even described the gang's ultimate goal at the height of their power was to create as many funerals as they possibly could. Alright, next up on our list now at number 5, it's the Sinaloa cartel. With an estimated revenue of $3 billion a year, the Sinaloa gang is Mexico's largest drug cartel. They started out trafficking drugs on the streets throughout Central America for other gangs, but eventually came out as the dominant power in the region. They've been a key part of the drug war that's been going on in Mexico over the decades that has killed tens of thousands of people as gangs and government have clashed on an almost daily basis. Despite the Mexican president declaring war on this cartel in 2006, the body count has barely fallen since then, and some have even accused the police and government officials of working with the Sinaloa cartel, most notably when its leader, the notorious El Chapo, escaped for the second time from Mexico.
El Chapo? That boy, ooh-wee. I think that boy gonna escape again once he do that. El Chapo Jr. That's my shit right there. But I feel bad for, so, I ain't saying nothing wrong with voting for Trump. I mean, he's completely fucked up, but I ain't saying nothing wrong with it. But look, though. How you gonna vote for him when he say he hate Mexicans? Look at El Chapo. He's Mexican. So now, though. Now, hold on. Pause. Let's go back a little bit. He don't say he hate Mexicans. He say he want to build a wall so Mexicans can't get in. Ain't that the most dumbest shit I ever heard, man? I swear, man. Trump, man, he's something else. But now when El Chapo break loose, look up the video where he said he love Mexicans now. When that one, feel you, man.
Maximum security prisons. Alright, at number 4 now, we have the 18th Street Gang. This gang has its roots in El Salvador, but they get their name from their origins at 18th Street and Union Avenue in LA. They're thought to have an estimated 15,000 members in up to 20 different sub-gangs. They're known for their intricate tattoos and beating members for 18 seconds who show disrespect. Their many activities, including drug dealing, burglaries, and theft, have seen them rack up a body count of over 250 in the past decade, and with their influence continuing to spread across America and beyond, that number is expected to rise. Okay, for our number 3 now, we've got the Russian mob. It's estimated that the Russian mafia controls 40% of the country's economy, which is insane. Their origins can be traced back hundreds of years to groups of bandits and thieves, but from these petty crimes, they have grown to control vast amounts of money, drugs, and politicians from all over the world. That last one, their link with corrupt politicians, is what's thought to be responsible for all of their power. They have deep connections with corrupt governments and law enforcers. This allows them to work from the street level all the way up to the massive financial frauds they conduct at the very top. Their connections with corrupt military has also allowed them to gain access to weapons far out of the reach of ordinary gangs, so it was no surprise when the former director of the FBI said in the 1990s that the Russian mob posed the greatest threat to US national security. Alright, coming in at number 2 now, we've got the MS-13 gang. This gang is often referred to as America's deadliest and is is a fierce rival of the 18 Street Gang. They originated in LA in the 1980s as a gang to protect recent Salvadorian immigrants to the city. This street gang has a brutal initiation process which involves potential recruits having to kill rival gangsters and then submit themselves to a beating from the gang. Now, along with the growing amount of murders this gang has committed, officials can visibly see their growth by the gang's graffiti tags appearing all over the world, not just in California. The graffiti tag has been seen as far north as Alaska and over an ocean in Spain. Their main activities include smuggling drugs, weapons and people across borders and have killed any that stand in their way. Even civilians are killed to send a message to the authorities. And finally, at number 1 now, we have Los Zetas. This Mexican gang is considered by the US to be the most technologically advanced, sophisticated, vicious, ruthlessly violent and dangerous cartel operating in Mexico. And that's saying something. If gangs like the Russian mob play strategic chess to get what they want, these guys just smash up the board. On the street, they behead and slaughter those who stand in their way, and this fearlessness doesn't stop when facing the actual Mexican government. They've been known to break open prisons and free dangerous inmates. They bribe politicians and police. They steal oil from the government and massacre civilians. One of the worst cases of these massacres was a 2010 San Fernando massacre, where the gang killed 72 immigrants from South America because they refused to work for them. Well, guys, that was 10 of the most dangerous gangs around. Do you know of any others? Do you want to see a part 2, perhaps? Because there are a lot more out there that are dangerous in very different ways. So let me know if we should do that. But until then, make sure you're subscribed. Do all that good stuff like eating your vegetables and drinking your milk. My name is Danny Berg, and you've been watching Most Amazing Top 10. Welcome, one and all, to another most...
And guys, for watching this video, man. This was a real crazy video, man. This just goes to show, man, don't get into gangs. It's putting your life at risk. You might die from this, man. Damn. But look, though, look on the bright side, though. When you in gangs, at least you can get high probably all the damn time. Because they drug cartels mostly. Damn, bro. I think El Chapo, they probably put him like in the maximum security jail. Bro, my nigga, oh man. But alright, man, thank you for watching, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, guys, it's been JV on. Peace.